everyone, so I thought I'd film another vlog, and as ever it's starting with me in my dressing gown. Basically, I thought now that my work rota has changed a little bit, so to clue you all in, I get 3 days off a week and they're all in a row, but then the 4 days where I am at work, I work pretty much for the most part anywhere between 8 and 14 hours, usually the 12-ish end rather than the 8 end. So what I was thinking was, if I vlog even just a little bit on each of my days off, that'll add up into like some sort of reasonable sized video for each week, so I can then do a vlog a week, along with obviously still pre-filming a bunch of stuff on one of my other days each time, and it'll just help me vary up my videos even more, which is great. So I'm going to, try and do a 3-day reading vlog here. It's currently just gone 2 p.m. and I haven't done any reading yet because, well, I didn't wake up till 10:30. Gotta have a lie-in, my first chance at a lie-in since last week. And then also I decided to catch up on some booktube videos. So I've just been, no word of a lie, catching up on some of my favourite booktubers, which included watching like about 2 hours worth of Kath's videos over at Kath Elizabeth Reads. So yeah, that's what happens with long shift work. I have to play video catch up. I've still got a lot I need to catch up on, but I'm done with videos for now. In fact, my mum's going to be around in a minute, so I can't really do much more anyway. The only thing I've really done today is I've played some Animal Crossing Pocket Camp because I just love it. I've played it every day since it came out. Even if all I've done is sort of log on and speak to, say, one villager, I still play it like every day. I think my hay fever's kicking in because I just feel really bleh without actually feeling ill with it. So sorry if I sound croaky and bunged up and whatever. Hay fever. It's also getting quite sunny outside, and I thought it was meant to rain today, so maybe I'm gonna have some nice days off after all weather-wise, because I thought it was just gonna be rain. So I've also been playing the new Harry Potter game on mobile, the Hogwarts Mystery. I've not got too far in that so far, mainly because the energy issues versus trying to juggle some of those tasks while being at work is not working well for me, but I play it on my days off quite a lot. Again, when the energy refills. The energy is an issue, isn't it? Let me know if you've been playing it in the comments down below, and let me know what sort of level you are and everything. I will look that up and let you know what I am later on. I'm in Ravenclaw if you were interested, because back in the day when I did the original Hogwarts like sorting thingy, I'm having a mind blank, I can't English today, then I was in Ravenclaw, and then the more recent update it turned to Hufflepuff. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a Ravenclaw. I was a Ravenclaw for a lot longer than before this other test came out, so yeah, let's not worry about that. So like I said, my mum's going to be here any second. She doesn't like being on camera, so I won't be filming that. Me and her always have a nice little book geeking session. She never used to read, and I've really got her into reading, so it's making me really happy. So I want to find out how she's been getting on with her current read. And yeah, I will catch up with you in a bit. So here's another really familiar sight, me covered in the blanket. So it's now coming up to 5 p.m. My mum's just left, and basically we had a nice little chatty catch up usual time. I discovered that she's getting on really well with her current read, which is The Rosie Project by Graham Simsian. She's about 120 pages into that, and I'm just really proud of her. Like I said earlier, she doesn't really... Oh, son. She's not really much of a reader. Like, well, she wasn't, and now she's doing really well. I told her, like, at the beginning of this year, I think the speed she's going, she will probably read 12 to 15 books this year. She doesn't believe me, but what she doesn't realise is that if she was doing that, she's already way ahead of her schedule, because we're in May now, and I think she's on like a 6th book or something, so she's smashing it. So yeah, if you're watching this, Mum, well done. But right now I'm just gonna play a bit more Animal Crossing, because, yeah, addicted. Play a bit more of the Hogwarts mystery game, which will probably be like 2-minute job, and then I'll just be out of energy again. And then I'm going to... Well, I need to get dressed, to be honest. I'm going around my friend's house in a bit, but gonna just read some Harry Potter for half an hour, I think, because I just want to get back into the world. Hi everyone, so it's the next day, and I didn't film anything else yesterday. I also only read half a chapter of Harry Potter, so that didn't really work. I'm just now off to meet Sylvia and Chloe. Sylvia you've met before in my London vlog, for a catch up. It's the first time I've really seen Sylvia since then, so should be a nice fun afternoon. The weather's holding out too, which is always good. Excuse the fact that my hair does look a little bit wet. I have not long got out of the shower. Tramp. Walking and talking uphill is hard work. But I thought this was a nice scenic spot where I could talk without feeling too paranoid in public. So yeah, it's really cute along here. I'm also running late, so I'm trying to walk quick, and that's not working for me either. Hopefully later tonight I'll be able to do some more reading. So I might insert some clips here of stuff that happens this afternoon, but for the most part I won't be vlogging probably. So I'll catch you in a bit. Wow, this video is going really well, isn't it? Basically, it's just either me in my dressing gown or me walking down the street. I am failing badly. So yesterday I had a really great day, but I just didn't end up filming anything else after that clip you've just seen. I didn't take any pictures, nothing. So, Sana's having a good day, I suppose. But it is making this video quite dull. I didn't try and do much reading yesterday. I've still not finished the chapter of the Order of the Phoenix that I'm currently on, so that'll be today's task. And to try and just read some more of it. I'm just really struggling to find time to read right now. Normally I'd be like, okay, forget sleep, I'll read instead. But that's really difficult with the hours I've been doing. I've just been sleeping ridiculous amounts, like 8 to 12 hours, just because I was getting like 3 to 6 hours while I was working. So I'm just shattered, absolutely shattered. I've just made myself a whole cafetiere almost of coffee to try and get myself going today. That's how much I'm struggling. So I do have a slight update for you. Last night in bed I tried to carry on reading The Fire Court by Andrew Taylor, which I've been reading for a good few weeks now, and is the sequel to The Ashes of London, which I uploaded a review for the other week. And I just got to a point where I was lay there going, I can't do this anymore. I kind of want to know what the ending is, but not at the kind of expense that it was currently doing for me in just having to read that book, because those books are beyond slow. They are the slowest of the slow, like they're slower than classics. I can get through classics easier than I can get through these books. They're just so full of descriptions that never end. They're full of just useless stuff that you don't want to know and just goes in one eye and out the other, and you can't even remember reading 15 minutes later. I just remembered that life is too short to read a book you aren't enjoying. The sad thing is, I know I will enjoy it at the end, but who can be bothered to read for 7 hours to get to the exciting end? Not me. So I actually DNF'd that yesterday, so kind of proud of myself. I'm really rubbish at DNFing, so I actually managed to DNF a book. Well done me. So I did start instead. I can't remember what I started instead. I've got such a headache. I'll put a cover here now of what I'm currently reading. I started that last night. It's okay. I want to enjoy it. I feel like I might enjoy it, and I just really shouldn't have tried picking it up when I'm this exhausted, because that's just leading to me DNFing books. So yeah, that is the update. I do need to sit and bulk film some video stakes. I've still not done that, and I'm exhausted and I've got such a headache, and yeah, who knows how they will go. I'll just have to kick myself into gear and do that. The coffee will help, which I should probably actually be pushing down by now. So yeah, that is today's main plan. I also need to update my TBR bag because despite the fact that I'm not currently picking books out for that, I'm still adding books to it. So I need to just pop last month's books into there. And then editing and reading, that is today's jobs. When Luke is back later on, it'll probably be cook dinner and spend time with Luke. And I just want some time to read. It was great catching up with friends yesterday, but it was like, catch up with friends or read. There's not enough hours in my life for everything. I'm so behind on watching people's booktube videos because I just don't have the time. Can you tell I'm grumpy and in a bad mood and just feel like I work and never just do anything else? That's how I'm feeling right now. I'll catch you in a bit because all I'm going to do is just sit here moaning. Okay, so I've made myself feel and look a bit more human, though I do have a pyjama top on, but we'll forget about that. So I've been thinking about what videos I'm going to book film. And I was looking at my bookcase and I was like, it's been ages since I've done a bookshelf tour. So I'm actually thinking about filming a bookshelf tour, but it's a bit of an effort to do it all at once. So yeah, the plan now is for me to just do some book filming. So I'm going to film that part 1 of the bookshelf tour. I'm going to film like my April kind of stats wrap up rather than like an actual reading wrap up, and just talk about how my reading month for April went. And I also need to film my April book haul. So let's hope it doesn't all take too long because I would like to get today's video edited because I for once am not quite on top of my recording and pre-editing. So one of the videos that I'm recording today I will then have to edit and get uploaded for 6 o'clock today, and it's like 2 p.m. now. So if it takes me a few hours to record all these, it'll be a bit tight to get it up on time. So yeah, better get to it. Wow, so I just finished recording the bookshelf tour and I literally only did this shelf here. Wait, let me get it all in frame. That's all I filmed. And that took me 27 minutes. So it's probably for the best that I'm planning on doing all this separately, because it'd be hours long otherwise. It's nice to do an in-depth tour though and really sort of talk about each book rather than go, this book. So I'm enjoying it and hopefully you will too. I need to now tidy up and see what the time is because I feel like I've been filming forever and I really need to get editing. Right, so even though I really need to edit, I thought I'd just finish that chapter of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix that I started the other night, and the weirdest thought popped into my head. So that put me on page 200, which is chapter 12, Professor Umbridge. So I've just read the scene where they're in the Great Hall for their sort of first dinner there, and Umbridge introduces herself as the professor against the dark arts teacher, and the weirdest thought popped into my head. So they're in the Great Hall eating... That dog sounds like it's being murdered. They're in the Great Hall eating their dinner, and it says once every student is finished eating that Dumbledore stands up and like does a talk, etc, etc, etc. Now this will have only entered my head because I am a very slow eater, but how long are some students waiting for everyone to finish their dinner? I'd be there like an hour later, like still eating away steadily. I'm a really slow eater. I don't eat loads of food, I just don't eat what I eat very quickly. So I wouldn't be there like pigging out, but at the same time, I feel like everyone else in the hall will be looking at me like, can you just stop eating? That's just something that entered my head, basically. The weird randomness of things that enter your head when you're familiar enough with a story to be able to go off on a tangent in your head at the same time. So I need to now sit down and do a bunch of editing. By then Luke will be back from work, so I probably won't be filming any more clips for this vlog, so I may as well end it here. There's not been an awful lot of reading. It's just been one of those weekends, I suppose. Maybe next time my vlog will be better. But yeah, thank you so much for watching anyway. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe by clicking the image of me somewhere around here if you want to see more book reviews and other bookish content from me. And I will see you soon. Bye bye.